These are the games you have to win. Be taken sick.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA Presentation. And both of these teams stand excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Brian, look, there's two hallmarks of great defensive teams. Obviously, effort. You can't do anything without it. But also communication. The best defensive teams communicate well, and it's what connects all five guys on the floor.
And a wise coach once said, defense wins championships.
I would say defense and offense win championships. You need both.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Smith, George out there with Duren, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Smith outside. Over Mitchell, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Bulls on offense. Tatum finds White. On the wing, Mitchell, and here's MP. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Mitchell from the arc. And Reeves pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Roy. And here's Duren, hounded by Tatum. Here's Smith, takes a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Outside Mitchell, the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Pass to Roy. Smith with a screen on Tatum. Now George. Duren in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, MP with a block.
That's just great effort by MP at the defensive end.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And since the All-Star break, here's a look at the best rebounders in the league. MP, number 1. Jalen Duren is 2nd.
One look at the numbers, and it's obvious these two have become dominant forces in the paint over this stretch.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Now here's Smith. Really struggled in the loss against Milwaukee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And one thing we know, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Smith, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Up top, Tatum. Outside, Mitchell. Pass to MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And both free throws good for MP.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Roy. Outside Reeves. George for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Tatum, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. White for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
It's George on the drive. Can't connect from short range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's MP. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Duren with a rebound. Smith against White. Pass to Reeves. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Buzelis. The kick to Tatum. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
And the dunk by Duren.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. To the paint. The kick out to White. Let's go with a 3. On target from range.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Outside Reeves. Smith against White. Back to Reeves. Pass to George. For 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, a little exclamation point. Now here's Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to George. Duren the screen. Lets the 3 fly. George, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
It's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Smith outside. To the middle. To halt the run. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Tatum finds MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, using that athleticism. MP finishing with some force.
Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Duren. George outside. The 3 ball. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He added 61 points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And here are the Bulls now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Smith. Tatum with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Smith passes to Duren. Over MP. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Smith. Duren's got 8.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Chicago making some changes. Siakam comes in for Tatum, and Christie subbed in for White. Bulls leading by 6. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
Here's Pippen. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Hayes against MP, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Diabate's checked in for Hayes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan, how do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
And Minnesota making a change here. Hayes is checked in. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Christie. Here's the 3. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I like MP there, going up to get that rebound, working for those second chance points.
Down low. Here's McDaniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's take a look now at some numbers for MP.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And he makes a first. Walker, he's checked in for Chicago. The Timberwolves making a switch here. It's both from the stripe. Now here's Siakam. Still no points. Pass to MP. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Duren, the pass to Pippen. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Siakam outside. MP inside. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Pippen, coming off a 12-point game. Inside, here's McDaniels. Oh, MP with a block.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
From down low, And that's good. Off the glass that time. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the... And so far through 1 quarter... Getting ready for Chicago. MP's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Tatum comes in for Saric. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Christie. And it's Kobe White in for Walker. Here's Roy. Yet to see a basket. Outside Reeves. Duran the screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Roy. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Reeves, no good. Bulls leading by 11. We've got Mitchell, Buzelis out there with Jayson Tatum. Then it's Kobe White, and it's MP in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
The first one falls. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. To the inside, Smith. George outside. The 3. It's hauled in by White.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the paint. George passes to Smith. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Buzelis. It's rebounded by George. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside Reeves. Another miss by Minnesota. Well, Chicago's shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Tipped. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Here's MP. Second chance shot. Work in the interior. MP.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Bulls making a switch here. Siakam's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels is checked in for Duran. Pass to Smith. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by MP. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Muscling it home, MP.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Smith outside. George outside. That one drops for him. George has gotten his third basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Siakam, and Reeves pulls it down.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
To the middle. MP with the block. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And it's Mitchell scoring off the run out.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Reeves. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. Who's Ellis is checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 14.
A minute 50 left in the second period. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over White. Smith no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Bulls leading by 16. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Roy. Smith outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Inside. Here's Roy. No good there. Good D by MP. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Tatum gets the bucket.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Smith passes to McDaniels. And there's a pick. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. McDaniels got 8. Now White. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Down low. Outside Tatum from downtown. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq, and now they're processing things even faster, making even better decisions. That's impressive.
Yeah, if your front office selected any one of these guys, you could say you won the draft.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bulls.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got George, Jalen Duren out there with Smith, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Smith outside, Duren the screen for 3, George, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Four on the clock. Here's Smith. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Here's MP. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Timberwolves trail by 18. Outside Reeves. George outside. Smith outside. Pass to Duren. Over MP. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
MP shot is good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Pass to Smith. Duren against MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on MP.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
A nice shot by Smith.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Buzelis. Duren against MP. There's Tatum with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Roy. On the wing, Reeves. Checked by Mitchell. George outside. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over White. And again with the rebound.
And the way he attacks the glass every night, it's absolutely phenomenal.
A cut above everyone else. He could reach 5th all-time for rebounds in a single season.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Roy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Mitchell. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Chicago leading by 18. Outside Tatum to the middle. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Reeves. Pass to Smith. They set the screen. 4-3. And it's MP with a rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Knocked loose. The kick to Tatum. Misses the 3. And Reeves has got the ball here for Minnesota. Here's Roy, hounded by Tatum. Inside. George passes to Duren. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Duren's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Outside Tatum. Pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Timberwolves trail by 20. And here's Smith. He's got 5. George, a screen on White. For 3, Smith. The rebound by MP.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Smith, Chicago with a rebound.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
The shot by Buzel is no good. For Minnesota, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Shot is good by Reeves.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
On the wing, Mitchell launches a 3, knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Smith finds Reeves. Pass to Duren. George outside. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he rebounds again.
You know, few players have ever been more active on the glass. He is setting the gold standard for rebounding.
He's just a cut above. Now tied for 5th most rebounds in a single season. Absolutely remarkable. George outside. This one for 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Chicago leading by 16. Pass to Buzelis. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Second, Chicago.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Christie's checked in for Chicago. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Pippen's checked in. Here's Roy. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Now here's MP. The D's right on him. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Roy. Now here's Smith. George outside. To the inside. Smith outside. Here's Pippen. Here's George. And pulls in another board.
He's now worked his way into the 5th spot for most rebounds in a single season.
His approach is tireless. His physicality, his verticality, it's just impossible to keep him off the glass. Smith outside. Pass to Duran. Here's Pippen. Check by Mitchell. George with it. Three-pointer. There's another rebound.
He has been out of this world on the glass all season long.
He is having one of the all-time rebounding seasons, getting close to the 4th most boards in a year.
You're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he lobs it up.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Chicago leading by 19. A minute 15 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Now here's MP, tightly guarded, and the shot's good. MP's got 44.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
40 seconds left in the 3rd. For 3, Smith. He can't hit that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside Tatum. Pass to Mitchell. And here's MP. Here's Christie. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Out left to the wing. Here's Pippen. Now George. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Chicago ahead, just dominating this one. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making.
With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
MP's checked in for Saric. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Smith, he's checked in for Bouknight. They've got MP. Mitchell out there with Kobe White. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Duran, the pass to Smith. McDaniels with it. 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Staring at this deficit.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
the previous play is under review.
Area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Jayson Tatum, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for McDaniels. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Outside Tatum. Pass to MP. Here's Christie. Fires the 3. Back to MP. And they double up MP. Tatum finds MP. 6 to shoot. The kick out to White. There's the triple. Offensive board.
Yeah, I like seeing MP attack down low. I mean, because sometimes it forces the D to foul.
At the line for the ball.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Grabs the rebound again!
And he's having a historic year on the glass.
With that rebound, he just tied for fourth most in a single season. Good on the bucket.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Here's Pippen. Duran with it. McDaniels up top. Noel, the pass to Pippen. Another miss by Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Christie. There's the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Pippen. Out to the wing. They need this. That's another board.
And there's no way to keep this man off the boards. If all he did was rebound, he'd have an enormous impact.
And he now has the fourth most rebounds ever in a single season. Legendary stuff here. To the wing on the left. Here's Duran. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Outside White. MP, the pass to White. Back to MP. And they double up MP. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Duran. Oh, great D that time from MP.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
White for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pippen, the pass to Noel. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up. Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Duran in the post. MP's there. Duran attacks. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pippen. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And BA, He takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Christie passes to MP. Outside White. Pass to MP. To the right side. Outside White. No good with the triple. Minnesota shooting at about 34% here in this game. Now here's Smith. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Noel. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. Pippen, no good. Chicago shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They push themselves to their 66th win for the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Duran with a screen on White. Pippen. Minnesota again missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 56 in the game.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
Hey, right here, everybody. I'm going to start with Joe.
Another great game, MP.
Thank you, Joe.
Or should I say MVP. You played against another top MVP candidate, and every time you face off against someone of this caliber, you look like the best player on the floor. So are you a shoo-in for the MVP award?
Of course. I'm the top dog in the league right now, and anyone who's been watching the games can see that. These aren't empty stats either. You know, you see the games that I've been winning, so if I'm not the MVP, yikes, I don't know who is. Nobody's been able to touch me.
Great win tonight, MP.
You know just what to say to earn yourself some fans. Nicely done.